1922. What's up, ladies? Hey, fellas. It's Naja Michelle, and today we are here with a story time. And y'all gonna have to buckle up for this one because it's about to get crazy. So, picture it, Sicily, 1922. Okay, but for real, y'all. So, this is about to be a story time of the time I almost got kidnapped. And you heard me right, the time I almost got kidnapped. And this is no clickbait. So, this story gonna consist of me, my best friend, my cousin, and my best friend's friend. So, we're gonna call my best friend. And we're gonna call my cousin, okay? And my best friend's friend, we'll just call her little friend. Okay. So, y'all, this is funny now, but it was not funny when it was happening. So, I say this story happened about 7-8 years ago. When I first graduated high school, me, best friend, and cousin, we moved to an apartment. So we moved like 2 hours away from home. I was in college. The best friend was in college. And yeah, we just felt like we was real grown. So originally, we were supposed to stay on campus, but I did not want to stay on campus. My mom was like, okay, you don't have to stay on campus, but you're going to have to pay for your apartment if you want to stay in an apartment. So I was like, okay, cool, we can do that. I'm grown. I save my money up, honey. So, so anyway, we get to our apartment, and it's me, cousin, and best friend. And it's a real nice neighborhood, gated community, all that. Y'all, so when we first moved in, our neighbor that lived on top. Okay, first off, we stayed on the first floor. Ladies, don't stay on the first floor. I did this so many times, but women should not stay on the first floor. Too easy of access. Okay, so we stayed on the first floor, and when we first got there, our neighbor, it was a man, and he was above us. He came outside and sat in a chair and basically watched us move in. But nobody really thought nothing about it because he had like 2 kids there too. So we was like, oh, he just chilling on his balcony or whatever. He's a family man. He got kids. Okay, y'all. So the man or whatever, he was watching us move in. And, so another one of our homegirls' mom was down there. And she was like, y'all gonna have to watch him because why is he, out here watching y'all move in? And we was like, this is probably what he do. We don't know him. So anyway, we move in. We living our best fresh out of high school life, okay? So I say we was living there probably about 3 weeks. And then another man moved in with the man upstairs. So remind y'all, we never seen them kids again. Past that first day, we never seen them children again. So another man moved in, and y'all know it. Well, y'all don't know me, but I ain't scared of nothing but rats and roaches. Okay, don't nobody put no fear in my heart, and that's just what it is. But the first time I seen this man that moved in, like the new guy that moved in, y'all, when I looked at him, because I look people in their eyes. When I looked at him and he looked at me, instantly, it was instant fear, like in my heart. Like, seriously, I'm like, damn, it was like I just looked in the devil's eyes. Like, that's how I felt. So I got in the house and I was like, y'all, it's this man out here and he just scared the hell out of me. He ain't do nothing to me. He just looked at me, but now I'm scared. So they just like, brush it off because I'm dramatic. Everybody knows that I'm dramatic. I'm going to overdo everything. So don't nobody pay me no attention. So we kept going on. And y'all got to look down because I got some notes because I'll ramble and forget what I'm supposed to be talking about. So, all right. So, y'all, we going to start with the part where Okay, first he scared me, right? Just by looking at me. Okay, next, one day I was coming home from school, and do y'all know this man tried to hit me in his car? So I was thinking, okay, this must have been an accident. You know, he ain't try to do that. But, so I went in the house, whatever, continued my day. So then another day comes, and he outside, you know, I guess cleaning out his car. I don't know what he was doing. So I left out of my apartment because I was taking some trash to the dumpster. So I'm just, you know, scrolling down the neighborhood, got my trash, going to the dumpster. Next thing I know, he get in his car and he come behind me and he ride behind me as I'm walking to the dumpster. So I'm like, this man crazy. So I see like another neighbor in the apartments, and that he's walking to his apartment. So I like jumped on the grass off the sidewalk and started walking by him, you know, just to try to have somebody, I guess, by my side, make me feel more comfortable because he didn't know what was going on. So after he seen me do that, after the guy seen me do that, he just kept driving on. So I hurry up, threw the trash in the dumpster, hurried back into my apartment, slammed the door, closed it. I peep out the window. Do y'all know this man pulled back up to his apartment and parked, got out and went back in the house? So I was like, okay, so this is his second time trying to hit me. He trying to hit me for real. Like, he trying to hit me. So I called my mom because I'm like, this ain't it. So I called my mom and she like, okay, like, are you sure and all this? I'm like, yeah. She like, I think you need to call the apartment complex and let them know what's going on. So I did just that. I called the apartment complex. I let them know what was going on. And I was basically like, okay, at this point, I'm feeling real creeped out. So I don't want to stay in this apartment. Can we go to another apartment? And they like, yeah, but we have somebody moving out in a couple of months. And y'all can go to that apartment. But right now, we don't have any available. But if some come available like yours, we'll move you as soon as possible. But she also told me, like, just call the police and, you know, just make a little report. That way you will have a paper trail if it is anything. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I called the police. I made the little report. And when best friend and cousin get home, you know, I'm telling them the story. Like, this man tried to hit me 2 times. I ain't saying it the first time, but this time I'm feeling like, you know, he playing with me. He's fucking with me. So, okay, cool. So I think probably a couple days went by. Best friend come home at night and she like, you know that man you was talking about? I'm like, yeah. She like, he followed me and little homegirl to McDonald's. Like, so at this point we like, what is wrong with him? Cause remind you, we ain't seen other neighbor, our first neighbor that pulled out on the balcony, you know, and sat and watched us. We ain't seen him. It's just been the devil man. That's the only person we've been seeing now. So no children, no first neighbor, just little devil man. So we like, okay, this is getting scary, but we still letting it go. All right, so cool. Couple more days go by. We come outside, and somebody done gutted a fish and put it on our porch. Gutted a whole fish and put it on our porch. So at this one, I'm like, I think this voodoo. Like, I call my Mima, and I'm like, Mima, somebody gutted a fish and put it on our porch, on our balcony. And, you know, my Mima, she going along with whatever I say. Yeah, that's voodoo. You need to pray about that, rebuke that, and all that. So I'm like, okay, yeah, we need to pray about this. We need to rebuke this because this is voodoo. And we don't believe in no voodoo. So we don't believe in it. It ain't affecting it. So, you know, at this point, everybody done told their parents about what's going on because at this point, we don't know. Like, we can't just necessarily say that, you know, the upstairs neighbors gutted a fish and put it on our porch, but that's what we're really assuming. So, like I said, we can't just say they did it and we don't know, but we felt like they did it. So, y'all, now that I think about it, we should have been left that apartment. But anyway, we kept doing what we was doing. This time, now I feel like, okay, this man might be crazy, but we probably both crazy because he probably stalking us and I'm stalking him. I done learned the time he come home, the time he leave from home. Like, I know his whole schedule at this point because I done paid that much attention to him that I know his schedule. And it was pretty repetitive, so it wasn't that hard to catch on to. And so I knew he came home at night at 10:30. I knew that for sure. So, okay. I'll just keep that in mind. So, okay. Yeah, okay, so I had a dream one night, right? That I guess it was because so much was going on, I was getting scared, and I watch a lot of Criminal Minds, so you know, I know about this murder stuff. You know, me and Reed, we cool. You know, that's I know I'm here because I watch Criminal Minds, so I'm FBI agent at this point. So, all right, so I had a dream in my sleep that basically some like a group of men broke in our house, right, in our apartment. And we was trying to turn on the lights and stuff, but we couldn't because it's like our lights weren't working. And they tried to attack us. So I literally woke up like can't catch my breath. I go tell them about the story, like about my dream that I had. I go tell homegirl and best friend and cousin and little homegirl about the dream I had, and they like, I'm like, y'all, my dream means something because I done prayed about this thing and my dream means something, but hey. So y'all, I guarantee y'all, like a week later from the day I had that dream, I was asleep one night. Ooh, excuse me. So I was asleep one night and I said it was kind of like early in the morning, probably like, I don't know. I'm just gonna say like 3 or 4, but I don't remember. So I hear something like outside my window. So I kind of like open one of my eyes and I'm like, okay, am I tripping or do I really hear something? So I get like real still and quiet. I hear something again. So it did. If y'all hear somebody, if y'all hear somebody snore, that's my dog Prada. But so okay, so Prada, you gonna have to wake up and go to another room. So my bad, y'all. Okay, so I go in best friend room and I'm like, best friend, I'm sorry to wake you up, but wake up, wake up, wake up. She's like, well, I'm like, somebody outside my window. And she's like, what? I'm like, somebody outside my window. She's like, why you think somebody outside your window? I'm like, because, like, I heard something out there. So she's like, okay, well, let's go see. So, yeah, this dog real life snoring. Just ignore that. So, me and my best friend, we wait a little bit, we peep out the window, we scared as hell. We don't even go tell cousin right now, because cousin is scary. When you tell some, she probably gonna freak out, so you gotta tell her last, because she's scared for real. So, we look out the window and we see like, the electric box that had like your wires in it. Y'all, I can't make this up. Somebody undid the electric box and had the cords hanging out. So I'm like, oh no. See, this is my dream. This is my dream. I'm telling y'all, I know what's gonna go down tonight, and nope, not on my watch. Ain't nobody gonna get me not tonight, cause this is the night, cause my dream said it last week. So the apartment complex when it opened, I'm like, hey, no, this is Denasia. I'm calling from apartment such and such. I just want to know, was somebody over here working on our lights? I mean, the cords are out of the box, and I just want to know, was somebody over here and maybe left them out and forgot to put them back in? And she was like, no, nobody's been over there, but we'll send somebody over there to make sure those cords get back in their box. And I'm like, okay, thank you. Now at this point, I'm like, all right now. Something ain't right. When cousin get home from work, we let her know, y'all, she's sitting on the couch, her eyes big as hell, she about to cry. So we look out the window, we like, what we gonna do, we gonna all drive our car to the police department because, first of all, I don't know why we ain't all ride together, but for some reason we chose to drive our own cars. Oh, I know, because we was gonna go get a hotel that night. We just want to go stay there that night because they plan one finna work. Because my dream had already told me what was gonna go on, okay? And they listening to my vibes because, like I said, I'm an FBI agent. I would read them on Criminal Minds, and also, my dreams let me know what's up. So when we come outside, we gotta go. We gotta pack us a bag because 10:30, Devil Man gonna be home, and he gonna know there's something up if he see us trying to leave with the bags, and they might try to rush the plan. So, oh, I forgot to tell y'all this. So one night, a little homegirl was coming in the house, and it was like this gold-looking car outside, and it was a whole bunch of men in the car. Damn, what the girl name is? Little homegirl was running the house, and it was like, "Hey, Jitty Bug, come here, little Jitty Bug, come here." She running in the house because they, trying to get her in the car. So anywho, I just had to tell y'all that little part because when we got ready to leave to go to the police department, that same car was outside, but it was parked real close to my car at this time. And like it was parked so close to my car that I could only get in my car on one side of the car because it was too close to the other side. I couldn't open the door if I wanted to. It was just that close. So I was like, I'm scared to go get in my car because what are they in there? Is the tent real dark? We don't know. And best friend like, listen, you get out the car and go get in your car. I swear to God, if somebody try to get out of this car and get you, I'm going to run them over. I'm like, you going to run them over? She's like, I'm going to run them over. I'm like, okay, cool. You got me. So I get out the car. I run my car. And she look at me like, I got you. So I go ahead and get in my car. She signaled for me to back out first. I back out. We all three leave. Y'all tell me why Devil Man home like 15 minutes early. As we all three leaving in our cars, he come around the curb. I'm like, oh man, he done figured it out. He know we up to something. So we go to the police station, and once we get there, I remember this like it was yesterday. I can picture looking in the back of the rearview mirror, and there was two ladies walking, and they had black like pumps on. They was walking in that car. They was getting out of work. And I remember seeing like this car with these donuts on it, like the tires was donuts. And it was men in there, and they was watching, they was talking. In the back of my mind, I'm like, who are those men? So we get to the police station, and we giving them a rundown. I had already called once before, so we just catching them up on the story. So they're like, okay, y'all, we gonna come to y'all apartment tonight. Y'all just go home, stay safe. We, keep circling y'all place tonight. Make sure everything gets okay. So we like, okay, cool. So we get ready to head home, and I call best friend and cuz on the phone. And I'm like, y'all, we not going home tonight. Let's go ahead and let's go to the hotel like we planned because I just do not feel good about tonight. So we get to a light. Oh, and the police had gave us a card like to be able to call them directly or something, I guess. Like to the police station where they were or something. I don't know. Because it wasn't like a 911 number. It was a direct number. So they gave us that card before we left. So we get to a red light and, we going to another city because we just want to stay at another city tonight. We're going to stay at another hotel. So we cruising. We all in the car by ourselves. Except for cousin. Little homegirl in the car with cousin. Best friend in the car by herself. I'm in the car by myself. And I'm leading. Because, the FBI agent got to go first. I know what's up. So driving. So I'm looking at my rearview mirror. Remind you, I don't know why, but we the only people on the road. Like, it's real late at night. We the only people on the road. And I'm driving, and in the very, very back of my rearview mirror, I can see, like, lights of a car. And in my mind, I'm thinking, dang, that's that car that I seen when we was going to the police station with those guys in there. So, it didn't register at the time. So I'm like, I'm still wondering, who are those people? So we're driving. I look up again, because I'm paying attention to this car now. The car getting faster and faster. So I started speeding up because I'm thinking if I speed up, they're going to speed up. So they calling me getting scared because they think somebody in the car with me making me speed up. And I'm like, nah, if I speed up, that means y'all speed up. Whatever I do, y'all do because, that's the plan. So I'm speeding up. They speeding up. The other car speeding up. Y'all, the car get close to best friend car and literally try to like drive their car into her car. Like literally like boom, like this, like trying to hit her. And she basically like going off into the median of the road, like going off into the grass. So I'm like, oh no. So I called direct number. I'm on the phone with whoever, I guess the dispatch person. I'm like, hey, my name is she like, calm down, sweetheart. Where you at? I'm like, I don't know. I didn't know where I was. I forgot. Like I couldn't tell her nothing, no street, no nothing. My mind would not function. I ain't know my name for real. So I'm like, oh, somebody's following us. We just left the police station. It's a red light and I don't want to stop. Can I please run a red light? I don't want a ticket. And she like, sweetheart, I'm not gonna tell you to run a red light, but I'm not gonna tell you to stop at a red light either. So I took that as go. So I kept going. So I'm driving and y'all, I see like a police car like parked to the side over there, like down the road. So I'm driving because I'm like, I gotta get to this police car. And once I turn real hard to like make a U-turn to get to where the police was, I noticed that the other car turned off. Like they turned off to another road. And I pulled down, I rolled down the window, y'all. And usually, this probably would have been scary to pull up on the police the way I pulled up on him. I really pulled up on him. But when I rolled down the window, like I was crying, snot was coming out of my nose. Like his eyes got so big, he was like, calm down. What is going on? So calm down, calm down. So we trying to tell him the story. He like, okay, we all gonna sit here. And if y'all see the car pass by, I need y'all to honk y'all horn. Y'all ever caught it passed by that was gold? Best friend cousin was honking their horn. I'm like, y'all, that is not the car. See, this is why I'm here. This is why I'm the FBI agent. Cause y'all messing up. So we never seen the car. We never seen the car. So he like, okay, we gonna take y'all. He like, where y'all going? We going to the hotel. He like, okay, I'm gonna escort y'all to the hotel, and we gonna stay at that thing all night. Like somebody gonna be there at that hotel with y'all, making sure y'all good all night. So basically, we was on surveillance for 24 hours. Well, not 24 hours, but that night, cause the police was, make sure we was good. So they helped us get checked in the hotel and everything. We checked in the hotel, and so the next morning come, we scared, we can't sleep. I'm so ready to call my mom, but I don't want to wake up in the middle of the night and just have her panicking. So I'm like nervous, y'all. I can't function at this point. I can't sleep. So the next morning come, we go to the apartment complex. The police come to the apartment complex. They running the tag of the car that Devil Man owned. They running his tag and everything. Y'all know what? That tag registered to a woman. They go to the leasing office. That apartment belonged to a woman. They go knock on the door just to ask, has anybody been over or anything like that. A woman was there and she said, no, she don't know what we're talking about. Now, y'all, I swear to you, I hadn't seen a woman at that apartment since the day we got there. Never have I ever seen a woman go in or come out of that apartment. Never. So we still don't know how that car registered to a woman, the apartment registered to a woman. But the only people we ever seen were men besides the two children the first day. And so at this point, the apartment complex, the police puzzled, the apartment complex, they puzzled, we puzzled. So we telling them like, y'all, we not lying. no woman lives there. But the paperwork said a woman does. The paperwork said a woman drive the car. So I I don't know. So the at this point, the apartment complex had to let us break our lease. So we broke our lease to our apartment. We moved out like the next day. Our parents came down to come get us, and we had to move back home. Yeah. So nobody still knows like who those people were, and really, it's no closure to the story because we just had to get away, and I don't know what that was about, but y'all stay safe out here. People are crazy in this world. You really have to pay attention. And I told this story in a joking manner, but it was real serious. It was real scared. We was 18 years old. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was real scary. But I really hope y'all enjoyed this story time. And I hope y'all come back to my channel for more videos. And yeah, talk to y'all next